Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today I'm filming a really exciting video. I'm really excited for this video. I've been looking forward so long for it, and I even put notes on my phone. As you can tell from the title, it's gonna be about learning to love yourself, which I think is so important. And I don't know, if you clicked on this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps. Or even if you love yourself, watching videos like this, supporting each other is so important. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, whatever reason you're watching it. Anyways, I'm sorry, I don't know why, I feel like I've lost breath. Okay, I've put like 10 points. Okay, you can't really see because it's really bright. 10 points that I want to touch on this video. So I think the first one, which is the most important one, is the difference between being confident and being vain. So I know that some people, vain is basically being like full of yourself, and you just need to know that loving yourself has nothing to do with being full of yourself. Or even if you're not someone who thinks that, if you're like worried about someone thinking that, oh, she's so vain because she's so happy with the way she looks, or she's so happy with her body, that's their problem, because they're completely different things. Being vain is being like, for example, if I'm like, oh my god, I'm the best person ever, I'm so smart, like no one's better than me, that's being vain. Being confident, people should look up to you for that, like, oh my god, look at her, she's confident, she's happy with herself, So, there is a big difference in being vain and loving yourself, and I think that's so important to know before we even start the video. So my second point would be like the importance of lifting each other up. Like, we're all humans, we have our low times. Like, even if you're someone who's so happy with themselves, sometimes you have those days where you're like, feeling a bit down, and someone complimenting you would probably just make your day, or at least make you smile. And smiling is honestly, like, even sometimes I read this thing that says, like, if you smile for 30 seconds a day, like, if you haven't been smiling all day and like you haven't had the best day ever, that happens. If you smile for 30 seconds straight, it really makes you better. Anyways, we're not talking about smiling, we're talking about something else. Okay, anyway, so like complimenting each other is so important. So if you like, this girl's bag, tell her she has a nice bag, even if it's not like physical things. If this guy has, like, I don't know, I can't think of anything, like nice glasses, be like, oh, you have nice glasses, like keep the compliments going. Like, you don't know how much that would mean for someone. Because, for example, one time I had a shirt and I wasn't really sure about it, and it was the first time I like went on wearing it. And then, my friend was like, oh my god, like, it's so pretty and everything. And it made me feel like, actually, you know what, like, it's not bad. Like, that just made me change my idea of the shirt just because of that one compliment. Also, just, if you don't have nice compliments, just don't say them, because what do you think it says about you? So, like, if I say, oh my god, this girl's nose is so big, her eyes are so small, like, what does this say about me? It means I'm not happy with myself, and that really reflects back and says something about you as a person. The third one is talking about compliments. Accept compliments. If someone tells you, your hair looks nice, be like, yeah, thank you. I did put a lot of effort in it. This isn't actually my real hair, I straightened it. So, be like, yeah, I put a lot of effort. Thank you. Do you if they say I like your jewelry, be like, thank you. Like, I put it on today. I felt like I wanted to. So just accept compliments, and give them back. It's such an easy thing to do. So I don't know. I'm still out of breath. I think it's because I talk too quickly. Gonna slow down. Okay. Fourth one is just so simple, but forgiving yourself. I think that's so important. Like, if you want to forgive others, then you should forgive yourself. And like, forgiving yourself can go from the smallest things to the biggest of things. Like, don't ever leave something inside of you. Like, have time with yourself in a day where, get all your thoughts off, like, out of school, out of friends, out of families, like, problems, everything, just out of your head, and just sit down and just try and just, like, calm your thoughts down, and just think, like, if something you did today, you weren't really glad that you did it, just be like, actually, I don't want to do that again, I want to do something better, tomorrow, if it's something to do with, like, spending, like, how you spend your time. Like, just be calm and patient with yourself. That's so important. Fifth one this is my favorite one, is making a vision board. So let's just say, something things you're looking forward for. So like make a vision board of the things you want to do in the future. Like if you want to travel places, just do a lot of like a collage of all the places you want to go to so you can get excited. If you want like a loving boyfriend or girlfriend, like just, it doesn't matter, whatever you want, just like do a collage that makes you like know what you want in the future. Also like talking about like phones, sometimes it happens where like you read quotes and like they're so sad, they really get to you, but then they're also good when you start like reading them, but they really get to you that you start getting sad. So honestly, when it comes to that point, just stop reading them. Like sometimes like on Instagram, if you have like Instagram, if you see like positive quotes or something, save them, make a special folder for that. So when you are feeling down, you could just go to that folder and just read them and motivate yourself and just get happy. And just things like simple like that. And you can easily just do that with technology. Like there's so many good things about technology that you can do. I don't know, I lost count, but there's 10 things that I want to go over. But one of them is surrounding yourself with confident people. If you're friends with, let's just say Sarah, and she's always like, oh my god, I'm not happy with my body, I hate how my hair is and everything, then that's really gonna put you down, because you're gonna start thinking, actually I don't like my body, my hair is kind of not nice today. It really reflects on you, because I think everyone knows, but like the most people you spend time with, I think it's the 3 most people you spend time with, like you start becoming like them. And then let's just say you hang out with like Sam, who's just so confident, and she's like, oh my god, I had a haircut today, it's so good, like I love it. And and that's gonna like make you in a positive atmosphere. And so really, it really matters who you hang out with. Another thing that I want to touch on is relationships. It's important to know that you shouldn't want to get in a relationship because you think you'll get something out of it, like you'll start loving yourself more because of it, because that isn't true. Even if you like see those things in movies or anything, like anyways, in conclusion, before you even want to get in a relationship, relationships are about giving so much of your time and love. And how can you do that if you don't have love in yourself? So it's like so important to love yourself first before you commit to someone, because it's unfair to make them reliable over your happiness and making them like you should, because whatever happens, that you'll always love yourself. Like inner love is the most important love, and if you want to give love to others, you need to have that love in you first, which is so important. The eighth, okay, yeah, now I'm in count. The 8th one is speaking kindly to yourself. It is so important you speak kindly to yourself. So, so, so important. If you're a guy, go to the mirror and say, I look handsome today. That's not vain at all. Or if you're a girl, go to the mirror and say, you look beautiful today. Or forget about physical things. Go to the mirror and be like, you know what? I'm happy with the way you made this girl smile today. I'm happy how you worked really hard today. Keep... have that connection with yourself where, your whole life is just yourself with, like, you with you. So if you have that, like, bond with yourself, that's so important. And anyways, like, for example, like, imagine going to a party and you're not confident at all, and let's just say you're wearing something from Primark or just anything, like, let's just say something that isn't, great, and even though Primark is good, like, I'm not saying anything bad. Anyways, you, like, go, and, you're just like this all the time, your shoulders, like, down, and you're just, like, you're feeling really shy, and you're not talking to anyone, that's not really gonna look so, like, great. But then, if you go out there, no matter what you're wearing, with your, shoulders up, chest high, and, like, with the biggest smile, then you're gonna look great no matter what you wear. Being confident is the best dress code ever. Like, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. Even if you're wearing the best thing ever and you're just so, like, your body language is so, like, you're not confident, it's not gonna look as great as when you are confident. And that's so important to know, that you can pull off anything when you're confident. So just speak kindly to yourself, you know, before you go out to a party, before you go to school, anything. Look in yourself, you know, be like, I'm smart, I'm gonna, you know, do something in this world, like, you know, like, speak kindly to yourself. Because I read this thing about how your brain works like a computer. So if you tell yourself, I'm stupid every day, you can't change that. It's gonna get to your head and you're gonna think you're stupid or you're ugly, whatever you say. But if you speak kindly to yourself, then, you know, in your head you'll get it, you know. Oh, and one of my favorite ones is, like, tips of how to love yourself is so important to feel loved as well. So honestly, hugs are so important, and there's a study about how you need at least 8 hugs a day. You know, go hug your grandma, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your dog, your cat, your friends, anything. Or, you know, just find, you know, hugs are so important. Just feel that love, you know, feel that connection, feel that there's love everywhere, and it should all start, like, within you. Even though how, like, cliche that sounds, like, love needs to start within you before you're able to give it to people. And that's so important. I keep saying that's so important to everything. Okay. And my last point is, you need to appreciate and know that it takes time. Loving yourself, you know, you could say it's like a muscle that you need to keep working on. You know, I was at a point in my life where I wasn't really happy with my body. You know, when someone would compliment me, I just feel so like, oh, okay, like, thanks. You know, it wasn't great. And, you know, I didn't just wake up the next day and be like, oh my god, I'm so pretty, I'm so happy. Like, you know, like, it doesn't happen like that. Like, you need to appreciate the time that it takes. For me, at least, it took like a year to feel like fully confident and happy with my body and everything about me. Like, you just need to know that it takes time, and as long as you know that, then it's gonna be an amazing ride. And, you know, you'll get to know things about yourself. You'll get to realize you're gonna, you know, open up your heart to so many people, and there's just so many, you know, it just takes time. And I think that's so important that everyone knows that and appreciate the time it takes. And I don't think you fully ever, like, you know, are confident with yourself, like, 100%. Like, I even till this day, like, work on, like, being confident with myself and being happy by myself. And if you just keep appreciating that time, you know, like, it does, you know, it's not hard. Well, it is. I mean, it's not hard, but, like, it takes time, and that's okay. Appreciate the time it takes, and just enjoy it. Learn things about yourself. Be confident with yourself. Be your own best friend. Share that love with the people you love. And yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. I hope you have the most beautiful, magical day ever. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.